sidestep here, pull and go over the back for the Georgian. I have to immediately open and then take this sort of underhook and then flare this elbow to create this space underneath. I'm gonna bring my foot together and load it. All right, advanced judo stuff with Sensei Glick and me. Oh, thank you very much. Check out his YouTube channel. If you guys like grappling, you're gonna love his YouTube channel. It's Jits, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Or American Jiu-Jitsu, as they say. What is it, Sensei?
I don't know.
Is
One
it
or the other.
American
One or the other. It's a hybrid.
Hybrid.
It's a blend.
Yeah.
Mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts, a whole new thing that you just
I
invented.
just am coming up with it. Yeah.
Oh, all right. We have our sponsor, Judo TV, discount code Shintaro, link below, etc., etc. Right, Sensei? Oh, okay. So we're gonna look for collar grip, ippon senai, snap down over the back, right? General, regular over the back, but we're gonna thread in a Georgian system. Okay. So this is very good when you're here, and then this person has their sort of hand retreated. And then I'm showing ippon senai. I want to go over the back, but he's protective. Hand to bicep happens here all the time, right? So now in this position, you could sidestep here, pull and go over the back for the Georgian, okay? This is one entry. Another entry is physically pulling the head down, entering the Georgian, okay? Or if I could thread this regular normal power grip here, right? He's gonna be getting defensive, more defensive here, pulling his head down and then going in. So those are 3 entries into the Georgian, okay? So right now this is a good Georgian position because I have my elbow tucked underneath to control his posture and he doesn't control this arm, okay? So now it's gonna be very easy for me to turn, big turn harai, clip that far leg, pull him in, go inside trip, and throw my body into him, or even go uchimata from here, okay? But generally speaking, when you get to the Georgian, my opponent's first reaction is gonna be to posture up and collect this tricep. Collect this tricep, and you see how now he's locking that in and his head goes up. Okay, these are very bad positions for me. I call my position Georgian A and his position Georgian B. Okay, if Georgian B has his 2 goals, which is to posture up and close his arm, now when I go for a turn throw, when he tucks his elbow to his hip, it's gonna be very difficult for me to turn my body. Okay, and if his posture is very high, it's gonna be difficult for me to gain this hip and then bring his head down, right? Because he has a very strong deadlifting position. So when he reaches for this tricep, I have to immediately open and then take this sort of underhook and then flare this elbow to create this space underneath. Okay, I'm gonna need this space to turn my body into and then throw my whole body downwards. Okay, good. That feel good, Sensei?
Great.
Right? Sometimes I'm incapable of bringing this in and he closes his elbow really tight. And now, if you go for any sort of turn throw or an osoto, you're gonna get countered and lifted, okay? Let's see what that looks like. I hooked osoto, he drives his hips in. Uh-oh, he'll launch me and slam me on my head. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
So from this position, sometimes what will happen is I could go to this inside belt grip here, and it's called like sort of a cavalry position. And because I cannot turn this way, right, I may show it, I'm gonna bring my foot together and load him. In a front chest-to-chest situation, I'm gonna try to throw him over my back. And it's like arcing motion. That's a possibility. And once that shows, you're gonna try to defend it that way, and then you could go back and regain the position over here. Okay, so from the beginning, boom, tricep. Okay, I go to belt, I try to like that. Sometimes it doesn't work, but look, we're here now. I can go across the collar here, right? And this is another one where I could lever and try to run my opponent down this direction, right? But as he's posturing, right? Look, I collect this tricep and I work on keeping the posture control, okay? And then from here, look, I can thread in the ochi here, pull the head down, his head's coming up, big haragoshi, okay? So there's a lot of sort of games within this position. And I think what's really helpful is, okay, I'm Georgian B, you're Georgian A. Okay, let's start off with a drill where you're actively trying to go for this thing. Let me go double collar step down. Bang. Okay, ready, set, go. So now we're just kind of hanging out here, learning. Right, I'm pushing into him, right? Uchimata, he goes for a turn. Uh-oh, riding it out. Right, he switches direction. Ochi, very nice. He goes for like a cavalry, sort of a stop lifting. Oh, nice one. Right. Circling back, reset. And this is sort of the best way to learn it because the issue with the Georgian, right? When you're locked in there, super high amplitude, there's no space. Right here, it's like, okay, it's a little bit safe. But when we're locked in, ready, set, go, somebody's gonna get blasted. And the more you spend time,
It's gonna be me.
the more you spend time going full-blown judo there, the more the risk. Right? So learning this kind of a method, you know, relative to doing it in a safe way, key to learning.
Skill building.
Skill building in a safe environment. Has to be a safe environment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. And the Georgians.